Hey, what's up guys? This is Brian from Whisper Status 74. This is another tech therapy video. And this one is back to back with another one which was based on buyer's remorse. This one is a little bit different. It's for a specific person in the community who has a specific problem and a specific device. And we're going to go into that right now. Quickly, it's been a long day. I'm behind in the comments. If I missed you in the comments, please resubmit. I will get back to you. It takes me a few days, but I do respond to all of them. If your question is based on something, whether it's buying a large item and you need it right now, just resubmit and I promise I will try, or I will get back to you. It just takes me a while. It takes me a few days. So really quickly about me, is this video, or myself, what is it? I am not a scientist. I am not an architect. I'm not an engineer. I am just you. I am a TV person. I love displays. I love video games. I love science fiction. I love Blu-ray. I love home theater. I'm not a specialist in this field. I'm basically one of your buddies that will help advise you on what is the best display for you specifically. As if we're hanging out, and I've always tried to give you this vision. We're in a big movie theater in a circle, and all we're doing is throwing ideas at each other to best make the best informed decision, be it see a movie, the things we geek out over. I am not an engineer. I don't claim to be a calibrator or anything like that, but I will give you my opinion, and that's where this video was going to start. So this video is about Alan. I will not put Alan's full name out. That's what's on his YouTube. Hopefully he jumps up in the comments. Here's the scenario. So Alan had to choose between a LG 77-inch C9. Now, before we start the video and start the scenario, before everybody rolls their eyes that he's buying a high-end 77-inch C9, it's real-world problems. He's already purchased something that is very high-end, so it's going to turn off the majority of people. It's going to take away empathy, sympathy right off the bat. He's already bought something too expensive. So we're already going to dismiss this as being a real-world problem. Guys, this technology, everything is going to be a real-world problem, but it's as it pertains to real life. And I'm going to give Jimmy Two Shoes a shout-out. Excellent comment on the last video. I have yet to respond to you, but I do understand everything you're saying. Much love to you. Back, again, giving Jimmy that love. Back to Alan. So Alan had a question, and I've done videos based on his question that I haven't released yet. LG 77-inch C9, which might be the best display ever made in terms of its complete, how beautiful it is, how large it is. It's down in price. Versus the Samsung Q90R flagship at 82 inches. It's an amazing question. I've done a video comparing the Q90R to the Q9FN, and I did a video, these are all on my phone right now. Why not Samsung? Because you hear me talk about all these other devices, and Samsung is in the comments constantly, and I recommend them daily. And those videos are about why I'm considering the 82-inch Q90R. Now, those videos are going to be debunked after this video. I'll have to redo them. But this video is also about what's been out there lately about the Samsung Q90R. Now, I don't comment on other YouTube channels or other channel operators other than referencing Artings, Digital Trends. I've referred you to other channels. And you've seen some videos about the lack of resolution on the Q90R. I can either validate, validate. Or I can either say that I've done any tests on its ability to deliver native 4K through the wide viewing angle. I don't know if it nerfs resolution at all. I'm not sure. I don't know that as a fact. I will tell you that what this has done, circling back to Alan. Now, why don't you put yourself in Alan's shoes really quick? And this video is going to be also based on, the last video was love the one you're with. The next piece of advice is once you purchase, guys, Once you make your purchase, whether it's a graphics card, a car, stop doing research on it. Don't keep looking it up. If you meet your wife, you meet your husband, you meet your whoever you're going to be with, stop looking into their past. Stop researching them. You're committed. Open the box and see for yourself and enjoy it for yourself. Stop looking at the research. If it's en route to you and you bought it and you spent the money, once it gets to you, shut everybody out, open the box, put it up, and see what you think. So Alan, this video is specifically for you. Alan has an 82-inch Samsung flagship Q90R sitting in the garage. It's been there for 2 days. I don't know if Alan is married. I don't know if he's got children, if he has a partner. He has not opened that display because of videos that are out there from, I'm not going to, go that way, but FOMO on Tech, who has his own YouTube channel. I recommended his channel. He works very, very hard. He does very detailed analysis, much more detailed than I do. Again, I'm not an architect. I'm not a engineer or a scientist, but he does good work and he does very detailed analysis, very analytic, much like Vincent and Artings. I can't speak to the validity of his findings. I don't know if it's his display alone. I have sent messages to Ratings to see if they get back to me if they have found this. It's out there in a couple different ways. Has Samsung altered their resolution by trying to do a wide viewing angle? I've seen both videos. I do give FOMO credit for doing this kind of work. I'm not saying his videos aren't true or not accurate. Would it change me purchasing a Q90R? So we're going to leave that there. I'm not criticizing other channels or other communities. I am giving him credit for the work he's done. Here's the issue. When that kind of information is out there about a display that is a year old, the Samsung Q90R, a good majority of people have that display. And someone like Alan, who had just purchased it, this would be valuable information to hear that it. My question is this: if Alan didn't see that piece of information or continue to research his display, he would have unboxed a $5,000 82-inch display 2 days ago. It would be in his entertainment center, and chances are his mouth would be on the floor. He would be watching HDR Plus, HDR 10 Plus. He would probably be blown away, hanging out with his family, watching whatever the heck it is he's watching. He'd be in love, probably, with what he sees. Wide color gamut, saturation, high peak brightness, 82 inches. Keep that in your mind for a second. Now keep in your mind while you're thinking about Alan spending the same money he would on a 77-inch OLED or an 82-inch Samsung. Picture that you spent that money. You're watching this video right now, and that TV is in your garage. Now the reason he hasn't opened it is because where he purchased it from has a reboxing fee or restocking fee of a few $100s. I think it's upwards of $400. A lot of times it's the percentage of what you paid for the display. So FOMO aside, and this isn't criticizing him at all. I, again, value his work. I definitely do, and he's got a great channel, and I've recommended him in the past. But there's a certain point where when you buy something, and once the analytics are done, watch the content, judge for yourself what you see. For those of you that have a Q90R, you've had it for a year, you love it. Stop researching the Q90R. Stop watching videos on it. If you've made a decision, it's not an ignorance is bliss scenario, by the way. It's not hiding your face in the sand, but it's letting an opinion or some extended research change your perspective on what you already own, what you already love. whether it's accurate or not, whether a viewing angle changes the resolution or you lose a little detail, are you happy with what you see? If you were to put like the Q90R against any other LED on the market, whether it's a 950G, a Vizio Quantum XP series, in my opinion, from what I have seen with my own eyes with a bunch of different Q90Rs, the Q90R beats them pretty easily and pretty handily. To me, it's the best LED this year. Now, I don't always recommend Samsung. I've had my own issues with them in the past. But you have a guy who's afraid to open his display because he doesn't want to pay $400, which is what most people pay for their displays, because of research. Because he wasn't confident in his research. He's been on that video. He's on this channel asking. And it's not insecurity. He's doing the proper research. But guys, once you pull that trigger, once you buy your display, it's yours. Yes, you have a window to return. But I implore you to use your own judgment once you fire it up. Draw your own opinion. When you meet someone and you have a relationship with them, do you continue to ask your friends if this person is attractive or you like them? You just got married. Once you're married, stop asking your friends if she's cool or he's cool or whatever. You need to find out for yourself. Make your own judgment. If you've bought the display, you buy a graphics card. Once I bought the GTX 1080 Ti, I stopped researching it. I already bought it. I don't want to see if the new AMD is faster than it or the 2080 Ti. Now, I did peek at the new graphics card. And what's funny is I did find pleasure initially that the 2080 Ti graphics card wasn't leaps and bounds better. I took pleasure in that. These are psychological games, guys, that have nothing to do with the product you have. You bought the graphics card. So having pleasure that the 2080 Ti didn't blow away my 1080 Ti, which after some more updates and performance is a better graphics card, that should have nothing to do with the money you spent. The GTX 1080 Ti is an absolute beast. The Q90R is an absolute beast. It is a gorgeous display. If it lacks resolution in a numerical equation, if it's down a few percent, but it reaches a certain peak brightness, a certain HDR performance, a certain contrast, a certain color gamut that you're happy with, research, as valuable as it is, shouldn't change your opinion on what you already own. Now, if that research says to you, maybe I don't want to purchase that display, then it's valuable. We're YouTube. We're these small communities. This channel is tiny. Tiny. And YouTube is gigantic. Now, it's small. So I can speak directly to you and speak directly to Alan. Go in the garage, cut that thing open, throw it on a stand, throw your HDMIs in it, and see what it can do. Trust your research. And then more importantly, trust your eyes and see what you think. Other channels do other things. I'll never criticize another channel. I'm not criticizing FOMO on Tech. I've recommended him, as I've stated in this video. I'm not saying he's wrong. I'm not saying he made a mistake. I'm not saying anything about his settings. That's the research he did. Those are the findings that he came up with. It's valuable work. I commend him. It's a lot of work. That's not what this channel is. I don't look to be Artings or Vincent, but this channel has nothing to do with them. I can reference them. I'll reference him. Check out his videos. However, if you have a Q90R, bought and paid for, and you love it, don't love it less. Don't second guess it, but don't research your Q90R. It's the best LED this year. in my opinion. There's videos I just did about how amazing it is, how I'm looking at it. Right now, I'd purchase a Q90R at 82 inches instead of a 77-inch OLED. It didn't even occur to me to buy. I forgot that it even existed at 82 inches. I'm intrigued by it. Now, does his research give me pause? Of course. We gather information. Will it change what I see on the display? Due to his analysis, perhaps. Will there be less wrinkles or less? Maybe. But will I love the image? If Alan puts on a movie or a game, will he notice? We're sticklers for contrast here and peak brightness. The peak brightness. So the Q90R was not given a lot of love by me because I was a fan of the Q9FN. The contrast wasn't quite as high. Is that visible? I don't think it is. It might not be. I don't know. But that display has gotten more valuable for me over time. I love the display. I would still buy it. I'm not a Samsung rep. I have a Sony display. I'm looking at a Vizio. I have an LG rented. I don't care about brand loyalty. It doesn't matter to me. I've had Samsungs forever. And I had 6 defective ones in a row, which is why I don't have one. But that's just my experience with them. Small percentage. I can't kill the whole company because I've had a few defective models. That could be the palette from Best Buy or the palette from Amazon. We have to be more confident, guys, in our purchases. If you bought it, if you get married, be married. Enjoy your display. Love it. Don't let little things... If you want to let little things make you flip-flop before you buy, that's fine. That's natural. We all do that. I heard this game is great. Death Standing from Kojima. Ratings number 10, rating 6. I don't know which one I want. But once you've hit buy, your credit card is hit, your cash is gone, the TV comes to you. Now it's up to you. What do you see? How do you feel? Do you love it? Chances are, if Alan had opened that box, put that monster on his stand, he would be in love right now, watching his 15th movie, playing his 20th game. He'd be tan from how bright the damn thing is, and it's as big as his wall. But he made the mistake of continuing to research after he made the purchase. Is he being careful? Of course. But I want you guys for a minute before this video ends. Think to yourself, that guy has a brand new flagship Samsung in his garage for 2 days instead of loving what he bought or hating what he bought. But he spent 48 hours saying to himself, I don't know what to do. That doesn't make Alan weak. That makes Alan confused. It's too much information. Once you make the purchase, guys, you're committed. Check it out. You don't like it, send it back. Pay the restocking fee. Fight with the retailer, Alan, if you don't like it. Tell them you're not paying the restocking fee. But you have to, at a certain point, guys, use your own eyes and your own experience. Nothing against FOMO on Tech. Check out his channel. He does a lot of good work there. He's working really hard on it. But I would still buy the Q90R. I still stand behind it. I think it's an awesome display. I would still buy the 82-inch. If you have the Q90R, enjoy it. It's awesome. Wide color gamut. It's bright as hell. It's gorgeous. Samsung has great displays. Very saturated image. Best gaming display out there. Don't let my opinion or anyone else's make you change what you see and what you feel. I'm sorry for the impassioned video. Again, nothing against other channels. I'm not a professional anything. I'm just you, talking to you. This channel is a community. It's about us. It's not about me. And here I am as a friend telling you, if you have the Q90R, enjoy it. If you're going to buy it and you're confused about it, check out FOMO on Tech's video. Use that as your analysis. But if you already bought the thing, enjoy it. It's a beast. All right, guys. I am Brian at Whisper Status 74. It's another tech video, tech therapy video. Alan, open it up. That's my advice. Enjoy it. If you don't want to, send it back. But I would open it up and enjoy it. I will talk to you guys soon. Again, nothing against any other YouTube channels. We are all a community here. I will talk to you soon. Take care.